Hey everybody, welcome back to Moonface Tarot 1111. If you guys are returning, thank you so much for coming back. And if you are new, please consider subscribing. If you guys would like to book me for personal readings, as these are general and collective readings, you can do so by emailing me at moonfacetarot1111@gmail.com. All my pricing, everything that you need to know is down in the description box below this video. Let's jump in. All right, I am doing messages and clarification today, so it will be what the person on your mind is wanting to say to you. And if anything needs to be clarified any further, I do that as well. So the first message out that we have is, you are such a mystery to me. I've never met anyone like you before. So it's like I'm hearing spellbound. Okay, so not that you've put a spell on this person, not intentionally. Okay, but it's like you have such a way about you that everything is like mesmerizing and special to this person about you. Okay, that's what I'm picking up from it. So, like, you're such a mystery, like, everything about you is mysterious and special, is what I'm getting. This person holds you in very high regards, like high esteem. We have, I keep going back to the places we went together. I hope I might see you there. Okay, so they're hoping for that icebreaker conversation, so they don't have to reach out to you, right? So they're not the ones that's calling, okay? They're hoping that they'll go back and, I don't know, a restaurant that you guys maybe both eat at in the same city you live in or something like that, and just bump into you, right? Like maybe you're standing there making an order and they walk in and there you are, right? That way it's like, oh, well, I eat here too, so it's just coincidence that I happen to bump into you, even though they've admitted that they go there looking for you. It's cute. It is actually cute. But yeah, they're trying to find you. When I call, answer the phone. Yeah. They definitely want to talk to you. It's coming through here. They want to talk to you. They want to see you. I'm getting that too with I keep going back to the places we went back together. So yeah, they want communication with you. It's like, I'll take it any way I can get it. If I can't find you somewhere in person, please answer the phone when I call. So if you block this person or you're not talking to this person, it's really beginning to affect them, and they would really appreciate it if you'll answer the phone. Like, please answer the phone. It says, I know you think I don't care, but it's because I care that I left. I would have hurt you more if I had stayed. That's a heavy one, okay? So if you're thinking that they ran because they don't care about you, they're letting you know that's not the truth. Okay, they left because they didn't want to hurt you, because they themselves either were hurting or were unhealed, an unhealed version of themselves, and they knew that it would hurt you more if they stayed. Okay, so we're going to clarify that. Why do they feel this way? We've got the Four of Cups. They couldn't give you what you needed. Okay, you tried to give them the love that you had, and they couldn't accept it. They couldn't be what you needed at the time. But why? We've got the Page of Wands. They needed to grow up. There was things that they needed to learn. Okay. It's like they didn't know enough about love, like actual love, in order to reciprocate those kind of feelings. What else? Temperance. They needed to learn balance. They needed to learn how to balance their emotions. And what else? What else was the balance? Emotions and what? Ten of Pentacles, the World, and the Four of Wands. So, family life, work, how they felt. They had a lot going on at the time. So if you were dealing with somebody who was in another connection, they couldn't balance you and that connection. Rather, it was a work connection or a home connection, or maybe even both for some of you guys. They didn't know what to do. So they left. They left and took you out of the middle until they could figure it out. We have the first time I saw you, you took my breath away. I've been thinking of that day ever since. I told you this person is in awe of you. You're just not like anybody else that they've ever met before. Ever. We have, why do you trigger me so bad? Why do you trigger them so bad? Let's look into it. Why do you trigger them? Why does the collective trigger their person? Ooh, we had the Hierophant that just tried to flip. So you make them try to, wow, okay, all my cards just decided to fall all over the table. But you make them question things, okay? You question, not you question, you make them question, like the way that they were raised, the way that they were brought up, the ideas in their head that they've always thought were like concrete, it's like they weren't willing to budge on certain ideas, and you make them question that. What else? The Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is back. Okay. You make them, the Hierophant can be a marriage card too. If this person was a person that never seemed to want to settle down before, you make them think of that life. What else? We've got the Seven of Cups and the Three of Coins. I'm getting like you give this person dreams. The Seven of Cups can usually be a card about a lot of choices, but if you look in this version of it, okay, they're all the same, right? I mean, there's some butterflies flying around them, but there aren't other things, usually there was like a snake in one, and then there was like, this and that one, and the other one. They were all had different stuff in them in the original Rider-Waite Tarot. But with this, we have butterflies, we have evolution, we have a metamorphosis. Okay, you've made them want to change, and you've made them want to work with somebody. The Three of Pentacles is about collaboration, about working together on a similar project. Okay, you make them want to settle down. Like, that is one of the things that triggers them, because they never found that with anybody else before. What else? The Eight of Coins. They're wanting to put in that hard work. We got the Page of Wands again on the bottom of the deck. Grow up. You make them want to grow up. That's the reason that you trigger them so bad. When someone is in an immature energy, and then they find a reason to grow up, that can be quite triggering. Because when you're used to being able to do whatever you want with no responsibility, or you're just used to a certain amount of responsibility. I'm not saying this person never had responsibility, like even if they had their household, their bills and things like that. But it's like considering yourself a grown up, but not realizing that there's more to it than just like go to work, pay bills, and now you're a grown up. you have to have an emotional maturity as well as an external maturity. You can do work, you can make yourself better, okay? Intellectually, spiritually, physically, we should always be growing as people all throughout our life. So we have, I plan to reach out to you soon. I mean, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. When I call, answer the phone, I plan to reach out to you soon. They want to talk to you. I won't make the same mistakes again, I promise. Do they know their mistakes? Let's ask. Do they know how they messed up? Because for everybody it's different. But do they realize? Yes. Yes, they do. It just flew out in reverse. The Seven of Cups. They were unwilling to grow. You were the person that made them want to grow, and they refused it. That's one of the mistakes they made. Now we have strength on the bottom of the deck. They're finally finding their voice. They're finding their strength. They're finding their determination. That determination to not only be a better person for themselves, but to be a better person for you and to you. Okay? How are you okay? I feel like I'm going crazy without you. So if they've been watching your social media or you guys know people, in the same social group, how are you okay? They think that you're just living your best life and that you're fine. They don't know the behind the scenes. They don't know that you're watching tarot readings trying to figure out how they feel in their head, in their heart, because you miss them. That's why you're here. You know, I'm going crazy without you. They probably are, you know. If they don't know anything about, spirituality or anything like that, they may not be looking into any kind of psychic readings. If you guys don't share common friends, they might have no way of knowing how you are. They're just guessing. But you're not calling them. They know that. You're not reaching out to them. They know that. So they're going, I'm going nuts without you. How are you okay? You should have called me by now. You know, no, it's up to them. It is up to them. They need to make the move. This is part of the growing up. They need to make the move. You're so beautiful. I wonder why you wanted me. Your soul is beautiful. Okay? It's not just your outside appearance. I'm sure you're also a very good looking, beautiful person, right? Handsome, good looking, beautiful. But your soul is gorgeous too. And they kept seeing all their downfalls. This is, I know you think I don't care, but it's because I care that I left. I would have hurt you more if I had stayed. It's back to this card. All right? You're so beautiful. I wondered why you wanted me. They thought that they were damaged. That's the reason that they left. Some of them, their energy was bad. I don't believe any person's per se is terrible, but you can be in a terrible energy. Every person is capable of being in the worst possible energy, but every person is also capable of change and growth to be better, a change for the better. We have, if I were you, I wouldn't want me back. Ouch. And what came out with it was, what if you don't want me anymore? They came out together. If I were you, I wouldn't want me back. What if you don't want me anymore? This is the battle back and forth in their head. What if they don't want me? What if the person I want so much in this world doesn't want me? I wouldn't want me. This is still that doubt. We've seen that strength card. Okay, this is the thing that they need to overcome. It's the self-doubt. They know the things that they have done. They know them. They're well aware because they finally took a step back and realized where things went wrong and how they played a part in that. I'm not saying they're the only person who did wrong. It takes two, okay? But they are finally admitting that yes, they did. Because for a long time in a lot of readings, they were flat out denying it. It was not them. It's not me. That song Shaggy, it wasn't me. It wasn't me, right? Saw you on the counter, it wasn't me. You on the sofa in the bathroom, like everywhere, right? It wasn't me. They were in that energy for a really long time. It didn't matter what it was. I'm not just saying like cheating. That's not the only thing I'm saying. I'm just saying they were taking zero accountability. And now to the point where they're like, I messed up. I messed up. And now why would you even want me back? Because I messed up huge. I'm so sorry for hurting you. And they are. This is what, when there's no contact and you finally put your foot down, it doesn't matter whether you left them or they left you, but when you put your foot down and go, no, you cannot run in and out, this is the wake up call. That's how the wake up call happens. It's you choosing you that makes them wake up. And now they're sorry because the collective has chosen them. They've chosen themselves. They've done their self healing. And when you do that, that's what sparks this awakening. It was 717 when I just looked at the timer. Or 1717. That's what it was. Because it's 17 minutes and 17 seconds. So 1717 or 717. Look them up. Look up angel number meanings. If you guys are on a twin flame journey, look up twin flame angel number meanings. See if there's a message there for you guys. I want to be everything you need. They want to stand up for you. Okay? They want to stand up for you in their life with the people who they didn't think they could stand up against. That's another part of the growth. Having a voice. Choosing yourself. They are doing it as well. Okay? I want to be everything that you need. They want to show you that they care. If you need something, they want to be there. Doesn't matter. It's not just a financial thing. It's an emotional thing. It's a physical thing. It's showing up for you. Like you did show up for them when they didn't reciprocate that energy. They're wanting to double back and now show up for you in the way that you showed up for them. I'm letting go of my control issues and fears about us. I want to open up to you. These two cards came out together like this. We know why. They had control issues and fears. I told you they were deathly afraid to grow up, to be in that committed, stable relationship. It was like, what do they call that? Performance anxiety. It's like that, okay? It's like when someone's watching you do something and that makes you nervous, it's that kind of feeling, okay? So it's not that they couldn't do it, right? It's just the idea of them doing it was enough to freak them out. And a lot of times they get very caught up in what would everybody else think? What would everybody else say? What if they don't like this person for whatever reasons? Okay? My family won't approve. That's another major problem in these kinds of connections. And you wouldn't think it would be that big of a deal with grown people. But when you're raised in a certain way, sometimes it's a huge deal. Because maybe your person isn't up to, your parents' idea of the person they always seen you with for a multitude of reasons. So then they start thinking of all of that. Instead of going, the person I'm with is a beautiful person and my family can either accept them or don't, but it's not up to them. This is my person. They weren't strong enough to do that because their belief system. We've seen that earlier. That's the part of the growing up. I want to open up to you. What do they want to open up to you about? Let's see. We'll tap in there. What do they want to open up to the collective about? Ooh. We've got the Queen of Swords, but she flew out in the reverse. Okay. What about it? Ooh, we got the Seven of Swords. So far, not good energy. What else? The Eight of Cups. They want to tell you that they walked away. They walked away, and if they were dealing with someone else that was being very mentally manipulative, right? And sneaky, we've got swords here, swords and swords. They walked away from that. They could no longer emotionally invest in that kind of situation. They want to tell you the truth. They want to tell you why they left if they were dealing with this other person. The Hanged Man. They want to tell you why they were stuck. Why they were stuck so long, they began to become part of the tree. They want to tell you why it took forever. We've got the Two of Wands and the Knight of Swords. They want to tell you that they've made a plan. Okay? Two of Wands is all about making a plan. They're holding the world in their hand. The Knight of Swords can be impulsive, but they are moving. They're action. Okay? They want to tell you why they've gone back and forth. Yeah, I'm going to do it. No, make a plan. Yeah, I'm going to do it. No, to make a plan. They want to tell you why. What else? The Three of Swords. They want to talk about the heartache. The heartache they caused you, the heartache that they've been under, the heartache you may have caused them. These kinds of situations, everybody's hurting. The Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck, they want to tell you that they want to commit to you. That they finally see themselves in a stable, committed relationship. What else? The Three of Cups. That they miss you. I miss you. I want to see you. I want to do what anything and everything that you want me to do. I will work hard, right? The Lovers. I choose you. The Eight of Wands. They want to run to you as fast as they can possibly get there. And the High Priestess. They're finally following their intuition. They realize that they have intuition, okay? That they know what they want, that it's no longer confusing. We've got the Magician now on the bottom of the deck, along with the Hierophant. They're manifesting this relationship, this commitment. It went from something that they were running from now to something that they're trying to manifest so it will come to fruition. All right, loves. Let's get some charms. They don't want to hide anymore. Like I can feel it all over the cards. They don't want to hide who they are, who they love, what their choice is. They don't want to hide it anymore. All right, what else? We've got S. We've got I'm sorry. We've got that twice. We have the number 11. We have up. Things are looking up. When you're at the bottom, the only place you have to go is up. It's finally moving up. We have touch. They miss you touching them. They want to touch you. They miss like the way that you feel. It doesn't have to be a sexual thing, a hug. You know what I'm saying? Just the contact. They miss being in contact with you. We have the Emperor. They have grown up. This is divine masculine energy. This is the ultimate glow up, right? They're finally within their power. We have, I've cried over you many times. I believe it. I know you are the only one I want. I told you, they choose you. They know. We have the letter T. We have the letter C. Sorry if that's blurry. There you go. Letter C. We have the number 8. And we have home. They want to build a home with you, and you are their home. And then we have a heart. They're in love with you. And we have soulmate coming out. Told you, they finally know who you are to them. Here's my flags. They're there. And we'll get some flags. So you could be from here, they could be from here, or places maybe you want to visit. We have Turkey. We have Colombia. We have Argentina. Panama. And lastly, Denmark. So if you or your person is from there, okay? I hope this helped, okay? And this is what I have for you guys. If it resonates, let me know, all right? As always. And I am sending you guys so much love and light. Take care of yourselves, all right? Always.